This is a very, very pretty Porsche 906. This is the car that replaced the very successful Porsche 904. Ferdinand Piëch got involved and the decision was made to make a lighter car, so a lot of fiberglass within this car. But Porsche announced this car in January 1966 and it was immediately successful, one coming sixth and winning its class at the Daytona 24 Hours that year. This particular car was actually delivered on the 6th of March 1966, so a very new car. It went to Italy and competed in lots of hill climbing at the time, both in Italy and across the European Championship. Beautiful, beautiful car, classic example of that sort of late 60s sports car look with those great big wheel arches at the front. 2-litre 6-cylinder engine, flat six engine, delivering around 210 horsepower. So very, very potent little car for its time. And this car had quite a lot of history, competed in hill climbing, you say, with several owners. It's been up for auction a couple of times. It's had a varied life. Between the late 90s and into the 2000s, it was racing at places, things like Donington Historics and various race meetings like that. It was then auctioned again to an owner who basically just kept it parked up and really didn't want to risk his investment for many, many years. But just look at it. Great Scott, what a gorgeous little car. It's so original on the outside. The bodywork is very much untouched. Apparently the only thing done to the bodywork is a little bit of stone damage corrected down on the front nose. This car's been red in its career, it's been all white in its career, but the current owners put it back to this livery, which is very, very reminiscent of how the factory were running the 906s at the time, with that white bodywork and then a coloured panel down on the front. So this car's up for auction here in Paris, and the estimate is between 1.4 million and 1.8 million euros, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful little car. I've got a soft spot for these because those of you with a certain vintage will possibly remember that the Corgi had the little model Carrera 6, as this car was also called, and I was always fascinated by the clear plastic cover over the engine at the back. But once upon a time I had a Model 1, and yeah, I would give everything to have this real one here right now.